it's Ileana, and I'm going to be discussing today the fact that a lot of shows are taking place now online because obviously to what's going on in the world, not everybody can make it physically out of country, out of state, out of province. That's one thing. So it's because of travel, a lot of things are going online. For interview shows, for discussions, everything is interconnected on the internet. And I wish more businesses and companies would be inclusive on online interviewing and on online media. For me, it's key to use online media because I can't travel outside the country. Although my health has improved, I still have hemiplegic migraines. So for me, travel is kind of limited to local stuff. That's why I'm kind of looking into various ways of, producing something my own, perhaps episodes for shows and stuff. I already do interviews and blogs, so the next step is obviously to start recording content and episodes online because a lot of the media streaming platforms that do interviews of disclosure and guests and insiders, they require you to be in-house in studio, to come to them in studio. And I'm unable to travel. I've said that many times before, and it's fine. I've accepted it. Like, that's my stuff to deal with, so I can't travel out of state, out of country. I live in a country that has provinces, not states. I'm not in the US, but still, I stay locally in the country, and I'm fine with that. And I guess I'm just recording my own interviews and recording others' guests on my show. So for me, it's about finding a good balance of online presence that I've found over this last 7 years. So it's what I'm used to. It's what I'm good at. So that's just what I'm doing, and that's how I'm working. And I would hope that in the future, online media streaming platforms and companies would be more inclusive of folks who might not be able to travel for one reason or another. It could be health, it might be because of family, it might be just job. But the beauty of online streaming platforms and interviewing platforms is that you can, through online media and teleconferencing, you can interview anybody in the world. Like, you just set up a specific time between time zones, because not everybody is in the same country perhaps. You just set up specific time zones, meetings, and interviews. And when you have a decent interviewing platform, that helps with that. So a little bit of investment goes a long way to be able to broaden your horizons and how to have good outreach towards people and get more people and guests on your shows. Some people can't travel, like I said, for various different reasons. So for them, having access to an online media streaming platform that records interviews remotely, it makes all the difference in the world, because that's their main communication of getting disclosure out there and doing disclosure. So it's not just me that I'm talking about, there's other folks. Sometimes health is not the perfect thing for them. If they're SSB assets doing disclosure, they mostly do online stuff. Some of them travel in some capacity on limited basis and some don't. So it's really depending on the people. And for me, like I said, it's about finding a balance of being able to disclose online like I have in the past and will keep on doing. So that's kind of me and me doing that. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that. And a lot of things are going online for interviews and shows and documentaries. You don't just have to physically be there to shoot something in studio. It can be done online remotely if the effort and the work is put into that media platform type of stuff, and people will show up. Just given a chance, people will show up and they'll be there to be interviewed and to disclose their truth and experiences. It's about a matter of expanding your horizons and building out online platforms to make it more inclusive to all kinds of people, not just the majorities, but also the minorities. Because a lot of the time, the minorities, the people in the minorities have a lot to share and disclose and talk about because their stories are and experiences are special and different. So I think everybody should be able to be equally included, both in studio stuff for those that can make it in studio and for online remote interviewing. I think major streaming companies should have both options available. That way they could have more equality for guests and more opportunities for guests and show hosts to have a wider outreach in who comes on the shows and who gets interviewed. Guests, speakers, roundtables, so a wider set of audience base. So I just wanted to discuss that today. So thank you so much, and namaste.